In the heart of Normandy stands the magnificent Haras du Pin, established as a royal stud farm in 1715 by King Louis XIV to breed strong, reliable equines for the battlefield. It was developed over many years, meaning the French monarch wouldn't live to see his vision realised. However, to this day, it remains dedicated to the horse, but for very different reasons.
Here at the Haras du Pin today, we have many different breeds of horses and ponies, but of course the emblematic horse of Normandy and also the Haras du Pin is the Percheron. It's a horse which is known for its strength, but also for its gentle nature. And we say in French, a Percheron is in fact a ton of kindness. I think the role over time has changed quite a bit. When they were initially bred in the medieval times, they were bred for agriculture and of course for battle, carrying knights in armour into battle. Nowadays they're used for leisure. They're also used a lot for logging in forests. Each adult weighs around a ton and each adult can easily draw twice its own weight. So they're very useful in forests where you can't go in with heavy machinery. And more they're being used as riding horses just because of their wonderful, kind characters.
My name is Julien Bergeon. I'm a rider and driver at the Haras du Pin Development Centre for Normandy's equine breeds. Here in the Haras du Pin Development Centre, we have more than 30 Percherons. We buy them when they are 1 year old, and then we resell them when they're aged between 4 and 6. We also have a few retired horses who've brought glory to Haras du Pin and now live in retirement in the stud farm meadows. For our youngest horses, the 1 to 2 year olds, it's also a peaceful life in the pastures where they learn to be good colts before they start working in driving and riding. The Percheron horses here in the Haras du Pin have a very nice life, a very beautiful time growing up, because they spend practically all their youth here. They live in herds in large prairie land, close to 1,200 hectares of it. It's huge. They live in herds with lots of friends, they work, but at their own pace. We don't rush them, we let them grow up. They have all the necessary supplies, food and care to grow up and be magnificent Percheron horses. We try to have dark or dappled grey coats because our customers prefer them that way, but it depends on genetics. There are gene pools that will turn white faster than others, and some that will even stay black. It's simple to know if they'll stay black or if they're going to turn white. A Percheron that was born with a warm grey coat will end up with a black coat in its life, and a Percheron horse that was born with a dark coat will end up with a white coat.
Un Percheron qui naît noir va finir blanc.
This is Spectacle. I've known him for a very long time. He's my favourite horse at the Haras, and he's now 20 years old. One of my big dreams is that one day he'll come and retire to my field at my house. He's such a nice character. He's a really calm horse. He used to stand at stud. He was a former stallion at the Haras du Pin, but he's got a very gentle nature and he's always really looked after me. Today, Julian and Owen are taking out a beautiful Percheron called Idol. We have Percheron that we use for taking tourists out. They have a lovely drive through the forest, which is just so nice, listening to the very relaxing beat of horses' hooves on the paths, surrounded by bird song. It's a very popular thing for our visitors to do here.
Idol is a big Percheron horse that is 1.84 metres at the withers. He is one of the biggest Percheron horses we have. He is really one of our stars here at the Haras. He is versatile, he's extremely well schooled. We can see him in the ridden shows being driven. Nolwenn takes him to Louis XIV Avenue, the royal avenue of the Haras du Pin, and we can go everywhere with him.
Julian is amazing. He's young. I've learned so much from him about Percheron. He's so knowledgeable and he's very keen and very willing to share his knowledge. He loves horses and that's so obvious with the way he treats them here at the Haras du Pin.
Les Percherons ici, on leur apprend.
The Percheron horses here, we teach them curiosity. We really want to maintain it during their years as colts. We see that they are approaching us, that they seek to have contact with us and maintain it. It's this curiosity, the desire to be in our company that we're looking for.
Eux, ils ont que 2 ans, ils vont encore grandir.
At 2 years old, they'll still have another year to a year and a half in the pastures, where their work will just be to pick up their feet for the farrier and have their hooves trimmed and then be led. And then at 3 or 4 years old, they'll learn to be under the saddle and how to drive, then after that to pull the traditional carriages.
Ça va être d'apprendre à être monté et apprendre à être attelé, et puis après à tirer les voitures d'attelage de tradition.
Loïc is in charge of the shows of the Haras du Pin. Here we offer almost 200 shows a year of equestrian demonstrations with the horses. And he has his horse, Echo of Vanois. Echo is a Percheron horse, American style, which is big, and has origins with its American ancestors, and he's ridden as part of the shows. He's been taught in high-profile schools to do the Spanish walk, the shoulder in, the sideways movements, the croupade, and is a Percheron that is extremely well trained, which we can see in all the shows.
C'est un Percheron qui est extrêmement bien dressé, qu'on peut le voir dans tous les spectacles. Quand on monte les Percherons,
Riding a Percheron horse feels different. It's a little wider than a typical riding horse. It's really a horse that's very calm. Riding a Percheron horse is something you should do at least once in your life because it's very pleasant. It's this mass that moves around, especially in gallop, and you can feel the ground vibrate under their feet.
Ici au Haras, c'est vraiment un job idéal.
Here at the Haras, it's really an ideal job because we are versatile. I love moving, I love doing a lot of things in a day, and none of our days are the same.
Il y a des journées où on va monter à cheval toute la journée.
There are days where we're out riding, and others where we're out providing care. We work in partnership with the veterinarians. We're also in show with carriages. All our days are different, but all the time we're in contact with the Percheron horses. And that's really something interesting that we get from our profession. It's nice.
Cette polyvalence qu'il y a dans notre métier, c'est agréable.
The Percheron for me is a wonderful horse. I've always loved heavy horses, and when I came to the Haras du Pin, I got to know the breed, the Percheron, a lot better. They're wonderful. They've got such calm, adorable personalities. I just love them. I often think about the young lads that must have looked after them in the 17th, 18th century, how they must have fallen in love with their character. They're just fabulous horses.